Hey guys, I just did about 5 minutes of talking to myself because I didn't hit record. So let's start again. And I didn't even know if I would get this video done today because the weather decided to go from summer, from mid-20s to fall, mid-teens, or even less, in like a few days. And my brain and my emotional state was not ready for that, so it's really been a rough week. Today's a little bit better. I was outside a bit, and it's sunny and it's actually kind of warm on our deck, which is the greatest warm place ever. And then while I was trying to get my page, just in case I need to refer to my notes, I tried to so I have Apple products. My husband said, you should probably just get an Apple laptop because it'll mesh well with all your other Apple devices. Yeah, today decided, nah, I'm not going to bother. I tried to what's called AirDrop from my phone to the laptop. No idea where it went, where the file went. So that was the whole thing this morning. But here we are, and this is take 2. Okay, so this is a non-dog topic, but I will probably just put Lowie videos in because, I mean, who's here for Lowie, like, truthfully, right? So there'll probably be some Lowie videos thrown in just for fun, just so you don't forget them. So today's topic is, do you enjoy and notice delicate or fine things? And there's 4 topics, so I'll do them one at a time. So the first one is scents. My first round was really good, so let's hope I can do this again. So when we bought this house, the previous lady that owned the house was an avid gardener. So we inherited a ton of gardens. I am not an avid gardener, so I didn't even know, like, oh, is this something she planted or is this like a wildflower? I don't know. So we kind of just let it go because I don't know. And whatever was like the more stronger plants have kind of dominated. So throughout spring and summer, we get various flowers popping up. I know what some of them are. I mean, I know what poppies are. I know what irises are. I know what tulips are. So a couple weeks ago, I went out in the back and noticed a really, really lovely smell. So it's one of the flowers out there that was growing right now. And I just noticed that, and it was just lovely. And then a couple of weeks ago, walking in the park, our local park, it might have even been June, I'm not even sure now, because I was thinking, like, July seems weird for flowering trees, so it might have been June. I just noticed one of the particular trees that had a flower on it was a really lovely smell. So yes, I do notice those kinds of things. Also, my friend sells essential oils for various things, and I got into that a little bit. So one of the most fabulous smell of all time is this particular essential oil called Christmas Spirit. It's a lovely blend of orange, cinnamon, and black spruce, and it's literally one of the best smells you'll ever smell in your life. Like, I just love it. And I know scents and that kind of thing is really the thing that's tied most to our memories, and it's of course our first scent that we pretty much have, and it really does help just switch your mood. And I really like this topic because it reminded me that just little things can just, like, boost your mood. If you're having a bad day, you can just go and smell like chocolate chip cookies cooking, and it can just lift your mood. Or baking bread, one of my favorite smells. And I forget that because when you're not feeling great, when you're in a depression, you just don't really think of these things. And it is it's just a little small thing you can do to pull you out of it. All right, the next one is taste. So one of my least favorite things is bitter. I cannot eat bitter or drink bitter things. So something like coffee, that's out. unless I like basically make it non-coffee at all. So dump a bunch of flavorings in, then I can drink it. However, and this ties back to scent, I remember when I was younger going to A&P, and if anybody remembers when they had the grinders in store, and I remember 8 o'clock coffee was the one that was sold in like whole beans and people ground in store. And I just remember that smell. So like doing this topic and thinking about stuff just made me remember that and how that was one of my favorite smells. And then even now, well, not recently, but in the past, I've gone into Starbucks and just sniffed their coffees because they have that little vent on it and you can just sniff the coffees. And yeah, so coffee smell, I love. Coffee taste, I can't do. Same as like broccoli. I really just can't, unless you can drown out the flavor, I can't eat it. I do eat those kinds of things because apparently it's good for you. I don't know. So I try to eat it, but yeah, I kind of try to mask the flavor as much as possible. Too sweet is kind of a weird one, but I don't really like too sweet. I can eat it. It's not like bitter, but it's not like my favorite thing. So I would like I'd like sweet, but I'd like a toned down sweet. Sour, I can do like, I do like vinegar stuff. Pickles and stuff are like one of my favorite things. Salt is also, I mean, I don't really think salt is too strong of a flavor, but you can't over salt things. In June, we were doing a dinner for Dan's parents, and the chicken that we were making got it was too salty. He decided to try to brine it, and that did not work, and it was too salty, and I could not eat it. Other people could eat it a little bit. It was mostly too salty for everybody, but it was just overwhelmingly salty for me. So yeah, subtle flavors I tend to go to. Like, I mean, bread with a little bit of butter is like my favorite food. It's not strong whatsoever. But I have like expanded my palate. I do enjoy spicy. I can't do like kill your face off spicy, but I do enjoy spicy. I've pretty much built a tolerance for that. So I do enjoy that. So as a strong flavor, I guess spicy is the one that I've kind of built up an enjoyment for. But yeah, I mean, I tend to go towards more delicate flavors, I guess, if you say. I do like flavors. It's just, it has to be flavorful. It can't just be a strong flavor for the sake of being a strong flavor. So I don't like spice for the sake of spice. I like spicy flavorful with a little like bit of spice in there. I forgot what the next one was. Sounds. This one's an interesting one. I was just thinking that I do enjoy listening to bird songs in the mornings in particular. And I've noticed also recently, I don't know if the birds have started migrating early, but I have not heard much bird song in the morning lately, and I've kind of been missing it and been a little bit concerned. It's like, what's going on? Did they just, or is it just not mating season and they don't really sing much now? I'm not sure. But that kind of thing I really love. Like, as I said, this topic made me really stop and think, like, what kind of things do bring me a little bit of joy in my day, you know? I don't know if music is necessarily a delicate or fine sound, but I mean, I love music and I love emotional music. I don't like music just for music's sake. I mean, if you give me dance music, no. If you give me like music without melody or whatever, no. That I don't like. So again, strong music, I guess, I don't really enjoy. So yeah, I guess delicate sounds like bird songs and music with melodies and stuff like that, I go towards. So again, yeah, I was just thinking this, like, yeah, I listen to some of the songs that Dan enjoys and I'm like, this doesn't even really have like much melody to it. It's just like boom, boom, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, I don't really like that. So that's about it for the sounds. And works of art. Oh, I'm gonna move a little bit so you can enjoy my work of art back there. This was actually perfect timing for this one because I do have a nice story to tell you about this. So my friend Carl Parker, you can check out his website, carlparkerart.com, .ca. I'll have a link in the description for you so you can check out his art. So he had posted this art piece that he had done recently. I absolutely adored it, and it was one of those things that I'm like, I need this on my wall. I need to look at this. Again, I don't know if it's delicate. I'll throw a picture in for you to see it for sure. I don't have it yet, so I'll get a picture from him to show you. But the one right behind me is one of Carl's paintings as well. So I mean, it's art, so it's not like $10 or anything. So it was it's an investment. So the night I decided that I absolutely wanted this, I honestly had a little bit of trouble sleeping because I was like, I need to talk to my husband about this because this isn't like a $10 book or whatever that I don't even think books are $10 anymore, but whatever. That I wanted, that, you know, it was hundreds of dollars, and I'm like, but I really, really wanted this. I don't know why this called to me so much, but it really did. And it's just something that I can't even really explain why. But anyway, we talked about it. I got it. I'm getting it. It's coming. Yay. And then this one behind me was another one that I absolutely fell in love with. This one took me a long time. I was like, I keep thinking, oh, well, if he sells it to somebody else, then I'm okay and I don't have to think about it anymore. And this one he kept posting it and it wasn't selling. And I'm like, it was destined to be mine, right? That's why it didn't sell. So, this one I think I got a year or two ago. I'm not even sure now. I think it was last year. And I don't know. I don't know why certain art pieces call to me. And once again, Carl does some like bolder kind of stuff that I'm not really into. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate it for somebody else, but it's just not for me. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is that one delicate or fine? I think it's fine. It's kind of delicate as well. It's not like bold in your face kind of art. So that's the kind of art I like. Especially nature scenes, because I mean, nature is so calming and relaxing. But yeah, so that was great that came up now, because I'm like, yeah, obviously I notice and appreciate and enjoy works of art when I see the ones I do enjoy. So yeah, I guess that's it for that. And that was the last one. So not much of a recap today because I don't know if Lowie enjoys any of these things. Smells. He definitely will enjoy smells. I don't think he can appreciate art. I don't know what sounds he likes. Oh, I do actually. I can do Lowie a little bit. He loves squeakies. He loves his squeaky, and when we play squeaky, he'll like head tilt and stuff when we play squeaky noises. So hey, we can just throw a little bit of Lowie in here. So yes, I can tell you what he can appreciate. Taste, I imagine he enjoys most things. He's not a fruit or veggie guy either, so sounds, tastes, scents, as I said, he's a dog, so he probably likes everything. Again, he doesn't, I think I talked about this in a previous video, he doesn't like lemony, strong, like pepperminty smells either, but so I would think that, yeah, he probably does enjoy some of the stuff. So hey, I'm going to say we're going to cover Lowie in here. I'm not going to actually include him in the summary page, the summary spreadsheet that I'm doing, because I don't think this really is applicable to dogs. So we'll see you next time for the next sign. Bye.